All right, this is my 2003 Jeep Wrangler TJ. Here's what I've done to make it wheelie. Starting with the power plant, we went with an LS 6.2 engine. This is the all aluminum block and heads, which was obviously lighter. This is a VS Racing 7875 turbocharger. Transmission, we're running a 4L80E transmission with a Circle D 3500 stall converter. I will point out the 3500 stall will only go up to about 2500 before it pushes through the brake. So if you're ordering a converter, keep that in mind. I was expecting not to hit probably 35, but I thought it would hit 3000 or 32 or something close to that. So that was the first converter I've ever ordered. Good to know going forward. Moving back, we've got a strange drive shaft that's about this long. Run it into a Ford Explorer 8.8 rear end. I did extend the passenger side so it's equal length both sides, so the pinion is centered, and it also runs the same size length axles for either side. We're running the stock differential in it still with 456 gears. Out back, we just had traction problems, so I added weight back here. This bumper is 1/4 inch thick steel. It's close to 100 pounds. For a wheelie bar, I used leaf springs off a heavy duty truck. And then the tire mount here is also mainly just to add weight to the back for traction. I've run the stock tire on here. I've got a bigger tire that I run, and I've also used different amounts of sand in the larger tire when we really need more weight back here. Suspension wise, it was pretty stock. I did have to add airbags to the back because one, it was bottoming out, and two, it was really leaning over bad. So I would run more air in this side to help compensate for that. But it also hurt traction, and also, you know, it rode sideways down the road and kind of looked stupid. Just this year, I added a TRZ and a roll bar, and it's been wonderful. So right now, we're on the airbags about 5 pounds both sides, never touch them. This thing goes straight, and if you didn't know it, you wouldn't know there was a roll bar back there. I was really concerned it would make it rattle or hit hard or ride like crap, but other than like uneven railroad tracks, you would never even know it's back there. So that was a great upgrade. Was not really easy to squeeze in there though, so that was kind of a task getting in there, but very glad that I did it. Interior, pretty much stock Jeep stuff, nothing fancy in here. Different radio, shifter for the transmission, but nothing there. Oh, this is now 2-wheel drive only. So we're trying to lose all the weight we can. So there's no transfer case. And the front end has been gutted, so no axles, no ring and pinion or anything like that. So everything we do to keep it as light as we can in the front. I will point out, the first time we got this to wheelie, we did not have a turbo on here. We just were able to do it with the engine and a very small camshaft. Once we got the two-step set up properly in the Holley Terminator, that little hit was enough to finally get this thing off the ground. After the summer of that, it was fun, but it was still not real quick or fast. So we wanted more power, so we added the DS turbo.
Nitrous.
Yeah, we did have a small experimental stage with nitrous to help get it off the ground. That did not go well for me. It was probably more of a tuning thing. I was not really seeing the gains, and I was probably pulling out more timing than I needed, which caused, you know, really no power gain. So can't knock nitrous. Probably just me not knowing what to do. But once we added the turbo, we actually caused more problems for ourselves, because now we added more weight to the front with the turbo, the piping, the intercooler. So we had more, and we had more power, so we had more traction problems. So turbo was not needed to do wheelies, actually caused more problems, but it is a lot more fun to drive, and it will carry it further with the extra power. I may have missed some things. If you got other questions, throw them in the comments. I'll try to answer everything I can. That's my Jeep TJ.